Hi, and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. This is our weekly podcast. Oh, I'm totally stealing your lines. I'm Jessica, aka Naturally Nitty, and this is episode 157. I'm trying to do too many things.
And I'm Alina, also known as Cernitz. Grab your knitting and craft along with us. Is that your line?
We're totally
Okay.
getting
We're back
crazy
today.
here. Anyways, okay. Mojo.
I got it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so you can see I'm wearing my slouchy hat that I basically finished last week on the podcast,
Very cute.
but I sewed in the ends.
So how'd you do the decreases, like I said?
Yeah, I just went 3, 2, 1.
Quicker than
So.
normal. Yeah, I like it.
So I'm not sure. Does it look dumb on me because
No, I think it's cute.
am I not hip enough to wear a slouchy hat?
Whatever. I
Okay.
think it looks cute.
So I finished that. And let me see if I finished anything else. No.
Okay.
Do you have any, Mojo?
I do. I finished my honey cowl.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yep. I like it. I turned it in for Quidditch. So there's like a short version, which is like close around your neck, or a long version. And I didn't have enough yarn, so I did there's a middle version, I guess. It says, you cast on in the middle of it. So anyways, that's what I did. But it worked out. I can wrap it around twice if I want. And I like it. I think it'll be nice for this winter. / fall, whatever. I knit that out of it was hand spun from my Rolags. Yeah, I did like a monster mashup of like 4 different colors and just did them randomly. But I like how it turned out. So that's done. And then I also finished a bunch of dishcloths. I think I showed you this one. Actually, 2. I think I showed you 2 last time. So I have 2 of these ones.
Cool.
And then I have 2 of these ones.
Cool.
And then I did some other random ones that I had laying around. Now, I did these for a friend of mine is going on a Mexico mission trip with our church. And she wants to bring dishcloths down for the actual missionaries that live there. She just thought it'd be nice to bring it down and, a nice little thing.
That is nice.
So she put a thing out on Facebook for all our knitters and crocheters to do a few. And she brought me over 2 balls of cotton, which I did. And then I found some other random ones. And I just made a bunch. So these will go to her. I also, this isn't really, well, it's kind of Mojo, but I handed in 5 different classes and attention and Quidditch.
What?
Yeah.
I think I missed Quidditch.
No, you have till tomorrow.
Okay.
You can either do fire or the river. Anyways, but I handed all that stuff in. I could have handed in one of those dishcloths for the Headmistress Challenge, but I missed that. That was due a couple days ago. So I didn't do that one, but that's okay. I think there's another one up starting today, I think, that you can make, or yesterday. I didn't read it too much. But yeah. And then I'm just working on my last class now. And I didn't start it yet, but order missions can be started today. Okay.
So I think I missed the order broom.
Oh, you didn't
totally
do one?
Well,
that's all right. You're busy with shows and stuff.
I have a pattern, though, that I wanted to do.
Oh.
Try to make this so it's not like I have such a little head and big boobs. See what I mean?
That's all right.
Little head. Anyways. Works in progress. I pulled out my other Newt Fail socks. Okay, I'm taking this hat off. It's hot. I pulled out my other Newt Fail socks, and I've been working on them. They're brown and cabled, but I also put them away.
Okay.
Because I did so much detention. I have these socks, that hat to turn in for detention. I need to work on classes, so I put the other socks away.
Okay.
I just need to take pictures of these socks to turn them in. And I started this bath poof for Andy. I have one more row to do, and it'll be done. So I should be able to finish that by tomorrow, and probably I could turn that in for Quidditch, right?
Yeah, that'll go for the river. It's like blue and green.
Yeah, so I had Andy pick out a color, and dishcloth colors are like either white or girly. So he picked out this one, which is kind of manny.
It is.
So it's a big old cone. So I think I'll be making dishcloths for the rest of my life.
You get more bang for your buck out of the cones. I need to buy a couple more.
Yeah. So anyways.
I have like no cotton left.
That's what I'm working on. Now, back a couple of months ago, we went to Waynesburg Fiber Festival, and our booth was next to Angora Online, and she was super nice, and she was by herself. So I sent Madison and Andy, they would like help if she needed to go to the bathroom.
That's nice.
So she gave Madison some Angora freaking yarn.
Wow.
I mean, in a good way, freaking. So, because she found out Madison knit, and so Madison was like, what am I going to do with it? And this lady, her name's Marlene, she spins all of the yarn from her bunnies and then sells it. So that's like what she does. Amazing. So she gave Madison about 100 yards of DK weight, and Madison's like, what am I going to make with them? And I said, why not fingerless mitts?
Ooh,
so I downloaded a pattern for her from Ravelry for DK weight yarn, and she is knitting fingerless mitts. It's really pretty. Bella, of course, wants some. And Madison, you know, sisters are so nice, does not want to make her any. So, that long story leads me to my next work in progress. I started just this morning. I am making some fingerless mitts. Though I am not following a pattern, and I am not knitting them one at a time. I'm knitting them together. And I'm just using some Perfection yarn from Kramer Yarn. It's merino acrylic blend, and Kramer is actually made here in Pennsylvania. So I got this at I think a Stitch and Pitch I went to, or maybe one of the Pittsburgh Knit and Crochet. So that's the yarn label. And it's been sitting up in my stash for a very long time, so I just decided to make these for Bella. And I just cast on 36, and they're just gonna be plain ribbed. So that's what I'm working on.
Awesome. I'm working on nothing.
I have to open up my podcast order. It keeps turning off, sorry.
We can move on to spinning.
Okay.
Right now, did I show? I think I showed the blue stuff last time. Anyways, sorry. Currently, I'm spinning some Tarji.
Is that the butterbeer colorway that we're calling it, even though it's whiskey?
Yeah. I might say it's like a shot of whiskey in butterbeer. Anyways, yes, so this is all I have left. Or just butterbeer. But it's for whiskey. That's the class. Yeah, that's my last class that I'm working on. I'm almost done. And that's it. I'm just kidding. It's from, I looked it up. Senkat Novo. Do you say it like that? Her Rav name? Sure. Anyways, Elemental Fiber Works. That's where I got the fiber. I showed it last time, but I can show it again.
Yeah.
She did Tour Dye Fleece during Tour de Fleece. She dyed fiber up every day. It was cool.
That's a good way to get your stock up.
Yeah, well, and she was trying different techniques and stuff, so.
That's totally awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, saying anything bad about it. I think that's totally awesome.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, it was cool. I've had, because she was on Instagram, so I was watching her do it. And, yeah. So that's all I'm doing.
I am spinning my third ply on another detention. This one was berries and cream, I think is what it's called. From, I don't know where I put the the labels for these, but I think it was a fiber club, and I really like it. So I'm spinning that, like I just started it, but it's a detention project. So again, I put it to the side because, it's a detention project and I already have detention stuff. And also I'm kind of like not having time to spin or knit or anything.
You're also going to want to clear off your bobbins for Spinzilla. We can talk about that.
Right. Well, that starts in October, right?
October 5th.
Yeah. So I'll finish it for detention for October.
Okay.
But anyways, then this past weekend I had a show, obviously, and I was across Caddy Corner from Shirtsy Cat.
There. You say Caddy Corner?
Yeah, but not on purpose. Like, I didn't mean that to be punny, but it works that way anyways. So yeah, so that's who I was Caddy Corner from. And she's like super nice, and she had very bright colors. So I sat all day looking at her fiber, and then I went over and bought some.
Awesome.
So this one's called Good Times, and I'm going to do a mashup, and it's merino. And then this one, I forget what this one was called, but what do you think?
Beautiful. I like.
Yeah. So that's all I have for spinning.
It works.
Next up, sewing. That's all I've been doing, kind of, is sewing. Lately, I did finish some bags, and I took pictures of them, because remember last week I said I was going to take pictures of them and try to remember. So I have some of these bags that I need to upload to Flickr, and then I have some like buck baskets that I made. And right now I've been ironing, and I'll be sewing later today. But I thought, this is kind of sewing. So there's my booth. It was really nice. And we were next to these Amish people who had a long arm thing. And Andy was like obsessed with the quilting thing, so it was funny. But yeah, that's all I have for sewing. So, Jim, we're not doing the cardio challenge anymore. You should be sending your fiber or yarn to your person, and I linked everyone up.
Yeah, I need to still do that. I just got the address.
And then you check in when you do send it, because people are sending.
Yeah, I have stuff set aside. I just need to package it up.
I have to send mine too. I actually have to dig it out because I'm not sure where I put it.
All right. Moving on.
Yes, binging.
Yeah. I finally finished the kill order. It was good. And then actually, Joe and I went to see the Scorch Trials that came out in the theater.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, they changed stuff a bit.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie. We went yesterday, so it was Tuesday, so it was only $5. $5 Tuesdays, which is good. But it was good. It was fun. But then it made me want to like re-listen to the first two, but I'm not.
That's further than me. I never made it through the Scorch Trials.
Oh yeah, you were stuck in the middle, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so then for shows, I like can't figure out what to watch. Like, I started watching for some reason the Gossip Girl again, and like I got a few episodes in and I was like, no. So then, actually, I kind of wanted to rewatch The Walking Dead before it starts up again, but that's not something I can watch like with kids around or anything. Not that I watch when they are, but you know what I mean. Like, anyways, I don't know if I can watch it all before it starts up, which is October 11th, I believe. So then I started Gilmore Girls last night, which is fun. Yeah, because none of the other shows. Like, I need a new series, so maybe if people have suggestions, I haven't.
You've watched Heart of Dixie?
Yeah.
How about Vampire Diaries?
Yeah, I watched that.
I'd have to look at my Netflix.
Yeah, I've watched. There's some new ones that I have, but they're just not like calling to me. I don't know.
Oh, they recommended this one. I haven't watched it at all, but it's called Wizards versus Aliens. It's a BBC show.
That sounds fun.
So you could maybe watch that and tell me if it's worth watching.
Okay.
Did you watch Torchwood?
No.
It's like a spin-off. It's with Captain Jack Harkness.
I watched like the first couple episodes, but that was like way, like at least a year or two ago.
You could always watch that. I don't know. I've been working on Walking Dead slowly. Like, I haven't had much TV watching time, so I don't have anything that I'm really watching, even though I say Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, which we did catch up last week on. So I don't have much TV watching time. And so Andy and I watched a few of season 5 last night, so we're like caught up to where I was watching by myself. So I'm not watching it by myself anymore because yeah. So but we only have 2 weeks, so I don't know. I finished reading The Deja Dead, which is the Temperance Brennan book. Like, Bones, the TV show Bones. Hey, have you watched Bones?
I started watching the first season back when we had some hat challenge for Quidditch.
Okay.
It was like the 24-hour one, and I watched it when I was hat knitting. But no, I haven't. Maybe I should watch that.
You should watch that. The first season's a little rough. It took me a couple to get into it. Not rough, but like...
Well...
get attached to the characters after that. So watch that. I'm also... So now I'm reading the book Steelheart by Bryan Sanderson because I have the second one and I wanted to read it, but I haven't read it for a while, so I'm reading it again. And I forgot how good that book was. So that's what I'm doing.
I also need a new book.
Steelheart.
Series. Well, one that I have. I don't want to have to find one and download it. So I need to search through my iTunes audiobook library and put something new on the iPad. But yeah. Yeah, I've kind of been lame that way, which is okay. Kinda, are you
that's all.
Okay, moving on. Randomness. I went to Ladies Retreat. It was fun.
Cool.
And relaxing. And nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't done much else.
I haven't done much else but shows, but I did get my pie in the mail like last week, I think.
I did too. I forgot to talk about
that. And I have an ad in there. And I just got an email. They're taking ad submissions for the next issue if you want to advertise.
Very cool.
But I'm going to show that really close because it's cool.
That's great.
Pretty cool, huh?
I like it.
Go away, cat. But yeah, I was kind of like reading through this at one of the shows I was at. It's pretty cool.
I tried a technique they make for the textured bats, the Tweety bats. I had gotten a new thing, some sari silk, I got it from Paradise Fibers, but it's like big, long threads of silk. It's not exactly what I was thinking it was going to be, but whatever. So I cut it up, and then I put it through with some silk oil and some Firestar metallic fibers, and I made a bat of just like stuff, you know, like add-in stuff. And then I was using that. Here, let me grab. See if I can grab it real quick. I was using that to make some Rolex. I don't know if you can see this stuff.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's kind of.
Yeah, you can see them.
Yeah. So it's kind of fun, but it was just one of the techniques in the book or in the magazine, and I thought it was cool. So I had to try it. That was fun. I think I'm getting sick.
That's not good.
No.
Well, let's see. Oh, I had jury duty yesterday. I am annoyed. It wasn't like jury duty. It was like the jury duty selection, but you still have to show up and sit there all day. It was so dumb.
So you just sit there? You have to answer questions?
They're trying to find the jury, but they ended up like, you go and you watch this video and they tell you how important your job is and blah, 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 which everyone's like, this is ridiculous. You're wasting my time. And then they took some people to question, and it ended up the people like pled guilty, and then there's not going to be a trial.
Lame.
So I sat there all day from like 8:30 till like 2 yesterday. And I got home and I was not able to sew or anything. It was dumb. It was just dumb.
That stinks.
Like, yeah. But anyways.
Yeah, I got selected for it once, but I just had to call in every night. And I was never needed to come in, so.
This is a county one.
Oh, okay.
So we had to go in.
That sucks.
But I didn't have to go back. And yeah, not fun. And I have this Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival coming up this weekend, and I am super not prepared because I've had like no time to sew and get ready. So I've been like stressing. And then today I was out running all day too, and I'm not prepared. I'm stressing. It's not fun. So that's my life. All I do is shows right now, which I don't mind. I actually really, really like them. They're a lot of fun. Like the Huntington one was really fun. And it was only like an hour and a half, if that, away from our house. So we just got up early and drove up.
That's nice.
And did it and then drove home. It was really nice. So.
Very good.
But, so, as you know, Andy's the administrator at the school that the girls go to, they needed someone to teach art once a week to the elementary students. Now, since it's a private school, you just have to have the clearances and stuff.
Okay.
So,
you're gonna teach?
They asked me. Yeah, they asked me, and I was like, I don't know. And I thought about it, and so I'm going to do it starting a couple of weeks. I went today to a school supply store with a friend of mine who taught art at a different school, and just looked through the books to find, because a lot of the stuff they have was more for like art and craft.
Sorry.
And I just kind of want to teach art, not crafts. So, I'm gonna, I found a couple of books that I like one is, focusing on artists. So then you would just teach like thematically about different artists, and like you would teach stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like because I want to teach like primary colors and secondary colors and lines. It's like the elementary stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've taken enough art to know that, but I don't want it to be like a craft class. I want it to be an actual art class.
Right.
So.
That's cool though. Be exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's all that's going on in my life. And I figured today, since my life is so crazy, we would just podcast real quick.
Yeah,
so it's a quick one.
Cool. I know. Yeah, I don't have much to talk about because I was gone all weekend and then came home. Didn't do much.
Yeah, yeah. But that's still good because now it's like a shorter podcast for everyone.
It is.
And we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
So
hopefully with longer thoughts. Yeah. But yeah. See you later. Have a good week.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.